Take two.
That time again. Thank you, show. Yeah, you know what to do. We talk about sports and we talk about you. Let's go. Well, this is take two. We tried to record a little bit earlier, but I was having some technical difficulties, so now I'm outside, or I guess my internet's better. It's your boy Gio.
It's your boy Tanke. What it do?
This is the Tank and G show, season 2.5, because we've been slacking.
Slacking big time, bro. Big time.
Big time. But yeah, I mean, we already kind of talked a little bit, but how you been? How's everything?
I've been good, bro. I've just been playing soccer, working out, getting my life more of a structure. I told you I've been working out, been doing this 20-week diet plan.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my boy Miguel Mendoza. You could check him out, Lifting Peanuts 1 on Instagram. He literally put me on game, bro. I've been like 17, 18 pounds down now. I got maybe like 13, 14 weeks left. But yeah, bro, I've been hustling. How you been?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of for me, it's been a lot of changes since I feel like we last spoke. Good changes. I met someone, so now I have a girlfriend. She's great. She watches
Hey.
the podcast even before we were boyfriend and girlfriend. She's always watching. Um, but yeah, I'm sure she'll watch this one. Love you. Been a big supporter, but she's been great. Work. I don't know if I talked about it last episode, but I got a new role, so I'm moving up on the chain in the banking world. Life's been good. But you talk about sports here, but we also talk about real things. And my mental health has been a little on the decline these past couple months. I've been struggling a little bit, been depressed, my anxiety, and yeah, I've been in a dark place. But you know, being here with you guys, sharing it, just because I'm in a dark place, I'm working on it. I've actually stopped drinking again, so I'm a month and a couple days not drinking, so that's been helping me. Trying to get back into the groove of exercising because I feel when I was doing that, my mental health was doing good. And before we started this, actually, um, one of my friends, I won't say their names, but his name, but he's been going to therapy and has been helping him out and has been pushing me to do it. So I just got off the phone before this with a therapist that's going to help me out. So I'm going to actually start therapy soon. So I'm
Damn, bro.
excited for that.
Hey, good shit, dude. Whatever you got to do to get your mental health right, do it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I just want to say, I mean, mental health is not black or white. I've actually, I don't know if you know Jay Glazer. He's like the NFL insider, or he usually before the games he like says, oh, who's injured, who's getting fired, stuff like that. But on Twitter, I've been following him because he also deals with it, and every day he'll post like, today, he's like, well, his thing is like everyone posts when you're good on social media, but he actually posts when he's doing bad, and he's like, he calls it the gray. He's like, I don't feel good, but I'm posting this, to help people out that feel the same way as me, and that shit, it's cool seeing that. So even though right now I'm not the best there, you know, I feel like I just want to let everyone know that you don't have to feel good or bad. Just feeling something is okay, and if you just are positive with a positive mindset and seek help, everything will work out. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Good shit, bro. Yeah. Yeah. So what's good is what's next on the list?
So plans and updates. So I feel like we should try, or I'm committed to do this once a week
Yeah.
and maybe once a month live, like us
Yeah.
in the same place. But I mean, I feel like Zoom is pretty doable, pretty
Yeah.
flexible. I feel like we can do that once a week.
Yeah, I think so too. That works better, I think, overall. It was
Yeah,
just getting a little tougher on the trying to
yeah,
meet, like even I think we said like once every 2 weeks.
yeah,
Yeah, it was, and on top of that, it was just we were lacking motivation. To be honest, we were
yeah.
just
Yeah.
kind of like,
Motivate. Because I
uh,
know, I know there's a lot of things going on, definitely. And people always ask us, "When's the show? What's up?" Blah blah.
yeah,
But
bro.
I feel
I ran into he. I guess he's a frequent listener too. Pan Pan. I ran into him a couple months ago at my bar, Carlos Moreno's baby shower,
yeah,
and he's like, "Hey, bro, what's up? What happened with the podcast?" I was just like, "Fuck yeah, I know, dude." And then this past weekend at Fuego, I ran into Willie. You know Willie, at freaking Willie William Suarez.
he went to Sequoia, right?
Nah, he went to Woodside. He hangs out with he's like a couple years older than us. He would hang out with Chico, Victor,
Mm,
Los.
maybe like, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably.
but yeah, I
Like,
ran into him, and he
probably
was
if I met him. Yeah,
yeah. I ran into him, and he was just like, "Oh, what happened with the podcast too?" I'm just like, "Fuck yeah, dude." We got to get back
no,
on it, and that's when I sent you the text. I was just like, "Dude, I'm tired of hearing like people asking. Dude, we got to get back on it."
no, and to be honest, we spoke about it last episode. It's just motivation. Like I
Yeah,
said, it's just like, and and I feel like, yeah, I mean, I like doing these. Like, it's good. Like, I'm motivated. It was just good. Like all the episodes that we talked about. Like a lot of people, there's some episodes I'm surprised they enjoy, but they were like, damn, that was a cool episode. Like a lot of people like obviously Victor's episode. That one's a good one.
yeah.
The barber one, that one was good. The dad one, and obviously the mental
Mental
health one.
health.
That
That
one
one
touched
was
a lot of
huge.
people,
Yeah,
and a lot of people reached out to me, and that's great. But yeah, I mean, I feel like through Zoom, and like I said, once a month we'll do it in person.
yeah,
I feel like that's doable, and we just
yeah,
have to keep each other accountable.
yeah, for sure.
And you guys too. You guys
Yeah,
always do the fans. But yeah, I mean, all my friends, Pepe's, Tony, they always ask. They're like, "Oh, y'all gave up," and I was like, soon. But yeah, definitely, Tony. He listens to it, and he said he wants another episode. He says, "How come George got an episode and for like 2 hours I only got 1 hour?"
that's because
So
he's a Seahawks
we
fan.
gotta make that happen. But yeah, I mean that I feel like we'll try to push for that. Obviously, if things come up, we'll keep you guys updated. But once a week, and like I said, once a month, we'll do it in person. And I feel like that we should be solid.
Yeah, I 100% agree. But yeah, bro,
And
fucking
yeah,
fucking crazy crazy sports, huh? Going on, hella sports.
yeah. I mean, a lot of things has been going on, but uh, obviously, I feel like this episode mainly be just the Niners playoffs. So we'll start off. My prediction of the first of our record. I mean, it's there on video. I said, I believe what,
It was
13 and
like
4,
something like
something like that.
that. Yeah. And I got
I feel.
go ahead.
Mhm. I feel that it was doable. Like I was in. If we break it down, obviously the first two games prediction we were gonna win. The Packers one was pretty close. We let that one slip. There was a couple games that we let slip. The two Seattle games, I feel like we should have beat them. Seattle was not good this season, and the Cardinals game where they played with Colt McCoy when their whole team was injured and they smacked us.
Yep.
This season has been very inconsistent with the Niners, but I feel like lately, like these past since November, I feel like they picked at the right time. Right now, they've been playing good and consistent. Um, But yeah, what do you think? I mean, I've seen you've gone to a couple games this season.
Yeah.
I've been to all of them, but
Yeah, I think I went to 3 or 4 of them this year. Honestly, I'm excited to get rid of Jimmy G, and I know some people want to keep Jimmy, but for instance, that game against the Titans, bro, what the hell was that? Like he lost us that game, you know. And then this past game against the Cowboys, dude, like we should have just smacked them, straight smacked them, and his silly mistakes. I'm just like, dude, that can't happen. If we do that against Rodgers, dude, he'll murder us, dude. Like he'll make us pay.
No, dude, that like this whole season, like I have some like group chats that I'm in, and I've been saying, since we drafted Trey Lance, I said we should have traded Jimmy, get that cap space, get some corners because that's what we were lacking this season, and start trade because the whole point of starting Jimmy was, hey, if we look at it in a positive way, we're in the playoffs, you know, like that was the plan to stick with Jimmy because he was going to take us to the playoffs, right? But my thinking is, let's say we would have started Trey. You don't think we would have gone 10-7?
Yeah, I mean, look at what I mean, you could say look at what Mac Jones did, or what's his name? Yeah,
Mike
uh,
Jones from the Patriots?
yeah. I mean, I think we could have gotten like a similar record or something, you know.
Because
Um,
what I'm thinking, like, right now, I mean, it worked out. Like, their plan worked out, keeping Jimmy to go to the playoffs while developing Trey is working out. I mean, we're going to play the Packers, and if we win, we're in the NFC Championship. So why are we like this? We're just over complaining right now because we know, I feel like this team could be the best team in the NFL because they
yeah,
have the defense. That defense is still as good as the 2019. I might even say even better. And our run game's amazing. Kyle, sometimes he's in his bag, but sometimes I feel he overthinks things. But I
yeah.
feel like this team,
Sometimes he
Debo, like I'm not. We even spoke about Debo. Like this team, I feel like. Imagine if we had Mahomes, Rodgers, uh, Josh Allen, Russell Wilson, someone that the other teams were afraid of. Like, fuck, this guy could throw the ball too. Like,
Yep.
because they know Jimmy, he can't pass more than 15 yards, and we're just gonna run the ball. And that's why I'm like a little frustrated. But I mean, I can't be frustrated. Like I said, we've made we're doing good. But just imagine, like, I think we would have an unstoppable team.
Yep.
And that's not me being biased. Like, imagine if, like, let's say, you know, the a team we played against, they're like, damn, we got to stop the run, but like off a play action, throw it deep. If we had that type of game, like, who could stop us?
Yeah. I don't see anybody beating us.
But I will say this too. Jimmy is just, I feel like he's just like that Cowboys game this weekend. Like, I was like, oh fuck, Jimmy, he's playing good. He's in his bag. Like he's in the zone right now. Like he was doing what he's supposed to do. And then he'll have those like boneheaded plays, like the interception, the overthrown to Brandon Ayuk. And I'm just like I don't understand him. He's very confusing to me.
Yep.
Sometimes he'll play like amazing, and sometimes you're like, what are you doing, bro?
Making rookie mistakes.
I watch a lot of like Niner YouTube,
Yeah.
and shout out Grant Cohn.
Oh, I watch him too. That
You
fool,
watch him too?
he
Okay.
goes hard on him.
So he calls them the 8 year the 8 year rookie, instead of the 40-year-old virgin,
Yeah.
the 8-year-old rookie. And right now he's been calling him to the Jimmy the arsonist,
Yeah.
because he starts his own fire so he can put him out. So he'll throw those interceptions so he can make that comeback. Because that's what he's been doing this season. I mean, but
Yeah, if that fool could play like how he played against the Rams, like that last drive, like every single game and every quarter. I know it's really hard to do, but fuck, if he had that same throws and same everything, dude, like I think we can make it. We can go all the way.
no, it's crazy because Jimmy in the 2 minute drill, or when like you're like, we got to get a touchdown. Amazing. He doesn't miss a pass, clutch. But it's just those, like, in that same Rams game, like when he was, I think he was getting sacked or something. He just threw it up to
Yeah.
like three Rams defenders. I'm like, bro, just take the sack or something. Like, don't do that.
Yep.
But I feel like, I feel like, if the Niners run the ball with Elijah Mitchell has been great. If we can run the ball with him, Debo, and maybe incorporate another running back that could, because that could like take the role, take like a lot of the snaps from Elijah Mitchell because he gets injured sometimes. We can run against the Packers. We did that in the NFC Championship.
Yeah.
We can run through them, make it easy for Jimmy, make him throw no more than 10 times.
Mm-hmm.
And then, on to, if it's the Rams, that's a home game in LA.
Yeah.
And if it's the Bucks, that'll be a good game against Brady.
Yeah. I think we have to. There was a stat. It was something like, I think if the Niners run it more than 35 times or something like that, or around there, they usually end up winning the game.
Here's another stat. If they, shout out to Grant Cohn, if they run the ball with Debo 6 or more times, they win the game.
Oh shit!
And if he rushes for 7 or more, he'll get a touchdown.
Damn.
That's crazy. I mean, obviously, it depends on the game, right?
Yeah.
You can't just be like, let's run it 7 times with Debo right away and we'll win. Because obviously, it depends on the game, what's going on. But because Debo, like, it's crazy. Like, I think he had it. So they were also saying, I was looking, I think, on Twitter or like ESPN, Debo, if he had the same amount of carries as like Jonathan Taylor from the Colts, I think he would have like 20 plus touchdowns because he has 9 rushing touchdowns.
Damn.
As a receiver. Like I've never seen a player like this that could run the ball. Obviously, he can catch. The yards after catch are also amazing, and he throws touchdowns.
Yep. I feel, and when he makes a play as a running back, that feels so strong. Like he's so hard to take down. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, you need like 3-4 guys just to bring him down.
Yeah, I mean, and he does. I mean, in the TV, he doesn't seem like he's running that fast either. But he's burning them like that touchdown against the Cowboys. He saw the hole and whoop.
Yep.
But like when I saw him, obviously in person, yeah, he's fast. Him, Ayuk, Mitchell, they're all fast. But yeah, I mean, what do you think are the keys for? I mean, we said running, but how do you think we'll stop Aaron Rodgers? Because obviously it's Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, we just got to sack him because Boza and Armstead and who else is it? That whole
Arden
line.
Key.
Yeah, if they can get to him before he gets it to Adams, I think that and no PIs on the corners.
Hey, I feel like we've cleaned up on that, and thank God Josh Norman isn't there anymore.
Oh, I know, bro. I mean, ever since now, who was it? He did one PI against Houston. He did one, and they took him out. Ever since, they just haven't even played him. I mean, look at what he did against the Cowboys. He wasn't even paying attention to that fake punt.
Special teams.
Everybody knew what was happening except him.
But I will say this: when we started playing Ambry Thomas, I was like, "Oh my God, this guy's a bum too," because he kept getting burned like against the Bengals, like Jamar Chase. I was like, "Oh my God!" But that guy has improved, and I feel like he's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Him with Mosley, like I said, we haven't committed a lot of PIs anymore, and I feel like, they're locking down. Obviously, Tart and Ward, they're like the best. Like because if you notice, Niners, they never get big plays on them. It was before the PIs, but they never get like some big ass plays on them because of Ward and Tart.
Yeah.
But exactly what you said. I feel like if Bosa, Armstead, Arden Key, DJ Jones, if they're in the zone, and they could get to Rodgers, because Rodgers gets flustered. I was rewatching the NFC Championship game. That's what they did. They were getting to him. He wasn't having time to like get in the zone. And in that game, it was crazy. We were up 27-0.
Yeah,
just running the ball. This game will most likely be like that because I guess it's gonna be like snowing, so they're gonna have to run the ball.
Yeah.
So I feel like we can do that. I still can't go against Aaron Rodgers, but I mean, I'm confident the Niners, if they win this one, they might go. They're gonna go all the way.
I think Rodgers in the playoffs against us. I think they're 0-3.
Hasn't beat us in the playoffs
Yeah. So
here or over there.
uh-huh. So because I think we played them once here and then twice over there, or is it twice here and one over there?
Twice here. So Kaepernick's
Yeah.
that first run, he beat them, and then he beat them in Lambeau Field,
Yeah.
and then in the NFC Championship we beat them.
Fuck. Yeah, it's gonna be. It would be sick if Trey Lance would come in, um, give us some Kaepernick vibes. You know.
Oh yeah, that's what I've been seeing. But it, I don't think now is the time to play Trey Lance anymore. We're in the
Yeah.
playoffs. Stick with Jimmy now. He's the one that has had playoff experience, and if all season you've been riding with him, why are you gonna all of a sudden change it?
No. So
Unless he gets injured. The
yeah.
reports are that he hurt his shoulder, and I guess I saw today on when they interviewed the players, he said he's not sure if he's playing.
Oh shit.
I don't know if it's just how they like to say that,
Yeah.
so the Packers they start playing mind games. I don't
Mhm.
know, but we'll see. I mean,
But I don't know if you noticed, but usually on the sideline in when we knew that Trey wasn't gonna play, like you could tell that he wasn't like warming up or anything, like he wasn't staying ready. And ever since that Titans game and after the Houston game, I would always pay attention on the sideline, and Trey Lance is always ready, like just in case Jimmy is like, all right, I can't go, like my thumb is like it hurts too much or whatever. So
no, and also another thing about let's go into this segment. Our thoughts about Trey Lance in his first season. So what I've noticed being at the games, yeah, like you said, like there'll be some games like I will look because I'm like behind the Niners bench around there,
yeah,
but I'll be like I can't see Trey Lance. I don't see him anything. But one thing I do notice what he does a lot when anybody does a good play or they score a touchdown, he's the first one like good shit, blah blah. Like he's there, and I feel like I don't know when Trey Lance has played, I haven't seen Jimmy do that to Trey Lance. Like
yeah,
good shit, bro. Like like I have your back. But I hear Trey Lance loves Jimmy G. Like he's been a good teammate, you know. But I don't know what goes him
yeah.
actual. But yeah. What are your thoughts about Trey Lance? What have you seen? Did you know anything about him before the draft?
To be honest, I didn't know who the hell he was. I
Okay.
I wanted. I remember in the draft, I wanted Justin Fields,
Mm-hmm. Me too.
and then we got Trey, and I was just like, all right, well, there's not really much on him because he didn't play much.
Mm-hmm.
So then when I saw him in the preseason, I was like, all right, he could run. He's good. And then obviously when we went to that Packers game, was it the Packers game? He scored,
For the
right?
rushing
Yeah,
touchdown.
yeah. And I was like, oh shit, like all right, like that's cool, like. But it wasn't until like he played against when he came in as a sub against the Seahawks, I think.
Seattle.
And I was just like, he looks kind of shaky. Like, he's not what we expected. And then the Arizona game came around and he looked a little bit better, but I feel like he was forcing it too much, forcing the run too much. And then fast forward to, who was it? Atlanta? Yeah, no, it was Houston, right? Houston where he got his first start.
Yeah.
And he just looked really good. Like second half, first half he looked shitty. Like he looked like he was nervous as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And in second half he was just getting better. So you could tell like how he's been developing since the beginning of the season up to now. So I think he will be ready to start next season, but not now.
Yeah, I mean, same with you. I wanted Justin Fields, because obviously, you know a little bit about him because he played in Ohio, and I was, before the draft, he played in the when he lost against Alabama, and all like in the college playoffs. I was watching them, and he just looked intriguing, right? A quarterback that could run, has the arm, but after, like I said, in the offseason, I watch a lot of Grant Cohn, and he does a lot of he talks a lot about the prospects, in the draft. He talks a lot about the Niners, and he also gets to go to the practices during the offseason. So he sees a lot of things that us casual fans won't see. And the more he talked about him, the more I was like, well, fuck, he sounds like, he's a good quarterback. He can run. He's big. He already played in college. He already played in like an NFL style offense, so he knows what to do. He knows how to play under center. And I'll be like, wow, it's going to be intriguing to see how they use him because, like I said, our run game is unstoppable. But imagine now you have a quarterback that can run too. The defense has to defend every player now. So there's going to be, for the run game, there's going to be more holes because there's going to be a linebacker like looking at Trey Lance not to run. So that opens up another hole for the running back. And, throughout the offseason, he kept saying that he thinks the best quarterback in the Niners was Trey Lance over Jimmy. But obviously, they had other plans. And, at the end of it, I was like, they should start Trey Lance so he can get that experience. So by now, like imagine if he would have played all those games and we're here now, how would he look now? Because those 3 games that he played, he improved on all of them.
Yeah.
Against Seattle, yeah, like he was looking like, he didn't know what to do. But after that, throughout that game at the end, he got comfortable and he looked good. The Houston game, he looked amazing. Like, when have you seen Jimmy throw a ball like that to Debo or to Ayuk? Imagine, like, if we have that element.
Yep.
So I was thinking, like, so if we would have started with him from the beginning, how good would he look now? That's the only thing. But, we're here now.
Yeah. Well, I can't guarantee it, but I have a very good feeling that however far Jimmy gets us this season, hopefully Super Bowl, his trade value is just going up, and which is better for us.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's gonna work out for us. I feel like someone's gonna trade for him. Someone desperate, that doesn't want to go get a rookie and wants to win now. If what quarterback did they throw first? I know it's crossing my mind, but there was a quarterback that they first, and I'm like, for him. But I'm sure a team like the Browns, the Steelers, Houston might be a good spot because there's a lot of New England people there. Yeah, I want to trade for him. If they trade Deshaun and those picks, they give us a first or a second. So I think the Niners, I mean, it ended up, playing well for them. And, if he wins the Super Bowl, I mean, you could say, why not run it back? I mean,
but you got to think about. You got to think also. You also got to think about. He's going to be owed the season coming up. They're going to cash him out. So you wanna free up that cap space because I think we have 25. I think 25 free agents at the end of the season.
No, we have more.
More?
Like 30 something. 30 something.
Oh shit! Okay, then I read the wrong list then.
Because a lot of those players, well, it depends. You might have read it right because there's also restricted and unrestricted free agents. But yeah, there's a lot of players on 1-year deals. Like Verrett, Mostert. I think DJ Jones.
Yep.
Jaquaski Tart.
Yeah, Norman.
Oh, that's priority number 1 for the Niners, either in the draft, free agency, corner. Mosley's good. Embry Thomas is good. But if we can get, a starter, I think that should be that. And O-line. When the guards.
Yeah.
I mean, because left tackle, we have the best left tackle in the NFL. Trent Williams, he's a monster.
Yeah.
Laken Tomlinson, he's good, but it's the center and right guards that are always, and the right tackle. They've been playing okay, and they've actually stepped up a little bit. But I think that priority and corner, I think receivers were good. I like Juwan Jennings. I think he's amazing.
He's a beast.
He reminds me of Kendrick Bourne.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a beast.
And I guess if we do let Jimmy go, get a solid backup quarterback.
Yeah.
That's similar to Trey, like a Tyrod Taylor, maybe. Yeah, like a Tyrod Taylor or the guy that was backing up Lamar Jackson, and he was playing pretty good with the
Oh,
Ravens.
oh, no, no.
Hundley,
Yeah,
I don't know if he might get picked up to be a starter, but if he's a backup, I'll take him
yeah.
just in case, you know. But other than that, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm good with the Niners where they're at. I'm good. You know, like I said, it's been up and down season. Some weeks I've been mad, like
Bro,
fire everyone, fuck Kyle.
Jimmy has taken like these past few games like 10, 15 years off of my life.
Maybe the Niners were causing me my anxiety,
I know, right? Shit. After the season,
but
you'll be like, all right, it was the Niners.
I mean, I know we've been talking a lot of like what ifs, but right now, what's the present is we're going against Green Bay. You know, hey, I want to win the Super Bowl. Like if it's with Jimmy, if it's with Trey, I don't care. I want
Yeah,
that Super Bowl
I feel it.
because you know, me and you in our lifetimes, yeah, they won one when we're alive, but
You
we
don't
weren't.
remember that shit, yeah.
You know, we don't know that feeling. We've only have the feeling of losing twice.
Yep, twice. Very
I want
painful losses.
painful. So I want that feel. I want of champ. You know, in soccer, I feel we've gotten that, but
Yeah,
I feel like since the Super Bowl is like so tough to get there, it's like I want that feeling.
fucking I'm in this little like bracket shit for the playoffs,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know that, but there's I guess there is a way for the Niners and the Chiefs to run it back.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, that's so we can segue into now more playoff talk. That Bills Chiefs, that's a good game.
It would be cool to see them running it back, but I want the Bills to beat Chiefs. I just don't want the Chiefs to win.
Yeah, I mean,
But
yeah,
they're stacked.
I don't like the Chiefs either.
Yeah. But what they did to Pittsburgh though, it's gonna be a tough game.
Well, the Bills what they did to the Patriots too.
También.
I think
También.
when Josh Allen threw 5, 6 touchdowns,
Yep.
that's crazy. So that one's gonna be, you know, those UFC matches where it's like Ngannou Lewis. Hopefully it doesn't turn out like that where nothing happens,
Hmm.
but it's like two heavyweights, it's just blow for blow.
Didn't they play each other in the playoffs a couple seasons ago? Or was it last season?
I,
I can't remember.
I think it was last year, but the Chiefs won.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the Chiefs won. Yeah, the Chiefs won. Yeah, but I feel like the Bills, they're a better team than last year, and I think Josh Allen, he's playing way better too.
Yeah.
Or I think he's lately been playing better because I know last year he played really good. There's that one. I have the other one. So who do you got on that one?
Chiefs Bills? I got the Bills.
Bills.
And then
Yeah, I think the Bills too. I got the Bills. Hey, last week I predicted all of them correctly. I should have done a parlay.
you should have.
I was mad at myself.
You would have cashed out.
Yeah, I would have got like if I would have put 100, I put a couple grand. Let's see. Okay, I have it here. So yeah. So the first one, Saturday, is gonna be Tennessee, Cincinnati. That's also a good one.
Yeah. I have the Titans winning that one.
I think the Titans win. Yeah, I think the Titans win. Aquí llegan los Bengals. But next year, I feel like the Bengals are going to be the team to beat.
Yeah.
That's a scary offense. Jamar Chase, Higgins,
I mean,
Tyler Boyd,
they're QB.
Burrow. But I think the Titans are just going to run all over them. I believe Derrick Henry should be back.
Yeah, I was seeing some highlights of him today at practice, and he looked good. Like, he looked ready to roll, you know? So,
He's a monster. I mean,
yeah.
he's huge, fast. So I think the Titans win that one.
Easy.
And we got Green Bay, the Niners, obviously.
Yep.
Just bang, bang.
And
We
then
might blow them out.
So that's a big statement.
So that's that. This one's good. Tampa Bay Rams, Sunday.
I want Brady out because Brady in the playoffs, he's an animal.
I just feel like the Rams are soft, man.
I know. I know they're gonna choke. They're gonna choke.
I think they think they're the best team, but I think they're just soft.
Yeah.
And like you said, Brady is Brady. I mean, unless the Rams, I mean, they play like they played yesterday, it could be close. I think the Rams beat them in the season, right?
I think they did. Yeah. I
But I
mean,
think you can't go against Brady. I'm going Brady, Tampa Bay.
yeah. Would be cool to have Niners and Bugs. I mean, Niners and Rams in the championship, and then whoop them again.
Yeah, and they play in Levi South.
Yeah.
That's the thing about the Niners. They travel well, even and that was I saw red. There was a lot of red.
Yeah. Dude, I really wanted to go to that, but with the vid is
Oh
is
yeah,
hard, So
no, I mean it wasn't that bad. But and then we said Buffalo no against Kansas City.
yeah, I have Buffalo on that too.
Though that's a good game. I mean, all these games are pretty good. I mean, it is playoff football. All of them. There is no easy game.
Yeah. Oh, so the Rams beat the Bucks by 10 in the regular season, 34-24.
But it was in LA.
Yeah.
But I think the Rams started off hot, and
Yeah.
then al último Tampa Bay was coming back. No, but yeah, I mean, so that will put Tennessee against Buffalo, and if our predictions come true, Niners, Tampa Bay.
Buffalo Titans. Well, you know what? I can't. I want to see how Titans play. Because
Yeah, yeah.
we already saw how the
Okay,
Bills play.
you chose Bengals, no?
No, I picked Titans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but if it comes down to Bills Titans, for now, from what I saw from the Bills, I'm gonna go with Bills.
Yeah, I mean, Kansas City. I think that out of the four, that one's the like heavyweight against like that's a heavyweight matchup right there. Buffalo, Kansas City, because hopefully it's like blow for blow, 40 to like 38 type of
Yeah,
game.
because the first couple was the Chiefs game, and then the Buffalo game was pretty fucking boring. Like it was just
I
touchdown
mean,
after touchdown. It was just one way.
yeah, I mean, I stopped watching it at the beat, but because it started off cool, they got a pick six, the Steelers, but
Yeah.
then
After that,
blowout start. Travis Kelsey threw a touchdown.
yeah,
Same with the Tampa Bay Eagles.
yep.
Now,
Dude, that one was boring. Yeah, I had the Eagles on my bracket beating the Bucks, knowing that I knew that wasn't gonna happen, but I was like, we would avoid Rodgers, and then we would play the winner of a freaking
Rams quarter.
yeah,
No, yeah, I mean that's crazy too. The Niners was the only away team to win.
yeah,
Home games, all the home teams won. No, but yeah, that's the like. Sorry to go back to the Jimmy G talk, but we should have been 21-0.
yeah,
We had
easy.
a decent quarterback.
And I don't know, it pissed me off that we didn't score a single friggin' point. I think in the fourth quarter, right? It just stayed at 23.
Yeah,
Or when did we score? I forget what quarter, but after that one, we just didn't
third
score.
quarter after the interception.
Yeah. So,
But yeah, I mean, I think Jimmy's stats second half were like 38 yards, one interception.
fuck.
But like you say, if he has to go blow for blow with Aaron Rodgers, and then let's say he wins, then he has to go blow for blow with Brady.
And
If he pulls this off, we have to win the Super Bowl, beating Rodgers and Brady. If that happens, like you can't lose a Super Bowl after beating two
two
Hall of Fame, after beating like
two super
Rodgers,
heavyweights.
Brady. 'Cause from the AFC, it's just Mahomes, puro chavo, and Tannehill.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see, man. Well, I'm excited. You want to speak a little bit about the UFC main and co-main event before we wrap up?
Yeah. So
That's crazy. After the game, I'm gonna watch the fights a little delayed,
Yeah.
because I'm gonna watch the game and then tune into the UFC.
Well, I hope Moreno wins.
Yeah,
Because, dude, El Figueiredo, he's hella cocky. Hella cocky. I didn't realize how cocky he was. But I was watching you know how the UFC has like those
the,
vlogs?
the embedded.
Yeah, the embedded.
Hmm.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take that belt. I'm the real owner, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, you got your ass whooped in the second one. And then the first one, like, you didn't even win that. It was clearly a draw. Like,
Yeah.
so you can't say that, that belt is yours. Moreno beat you, and he's gonna beat you again.
No, yeah, I think Moreno beats him again, and I don't know who we will fight next. Maybe El Kai Kai France
Yeah.
or Royval, but I think he beats him again. But one of my boys, he brought this up. He has a feeling that Moreno he thinks he's not like as focused as he was before. And I don't think so. I think Moreno, he's the type of fighter and person that's focused on what he wants. And even though he seems, because if you look at the embeddeds, he seems pretty relaxed, chill. But I think he works hard and he knows what's at stake, because if he's able to win again and hold that title, that's gonna bring UFC. That's gonna make the UFC in Mexico big,
Yeah.
and that's what the UFC wants. I feel, and that's what us as having Mexican heritage, we want to see him, keep having that belt and keep putting Mexico on the map.
Yep.
And he's a great guy. I like him. I
He's
like the
very
fact that he
even.
likes Legos. I really got into Legos lately, so that's cool.
I seen, and he's hella respectful to everybody. Like he
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
talk shit.
So yeah, I'm ongoing Moreno too. I'm excited. I think I'm more excited for that one than the main event. But the main event, that one's a little tough for me to choose.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think.
I'm gonna go with Ngannou, because if Ngannou wins, there's a possibility with that pay raise. He the fighters pay.
Mhm.
I think he's gonna be one of the biggest advocate for that. So, because he was saying that when he wins, he said when I win this, I'm not gonna fight for whatever amount Dana's paying him.
No, yeah, I mean, Ngannou, he's a monster. I feel like he's able to control the takedowns now. One punch and night.
Yeah.
But Ngan, I don't think I've seen a heavyweight that can move like him. He's a heavyweight fighter that moves like a lightweight.
Shit.
Because I think he's technical, like his in and out, that kickboxing. Like, I want to see how Ngannou handles that. If he's able to handle it, then I don't think anybody's going to beat him.
Weren't they training partners too? Because I think I heard that Gon was giving it to Ngannou in one of his sparring sessions.
So I don't know if you watched, not the embedded, but the UFC will come out with like a 40-minute YouTube video talking about the fights, like interviewing the fighters.
Yeah.
And yeah, the trainer, and Ngannou's old trainer, was saying Gon was giving it to him, but I guess Gon in that same interview, Ngannou in that same interview was like, yo, it's funny that they show those sparring videos of me, getting hurt, but they don't show him when I put his lights out. But I'm sure they have it, but they don't want to put it out. So, yeah, because all it takes is if Gon hits him with a clean one, that's it.
And I don't think we've ever seen.
Ngannou, sorry. If Ngannou hits him with a clean one, that's it.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good card.
Yeah, Saturday's gonna be fun. We got the Niners and then the UFC. Those are always great. And I don't know who else fights. I haven't even looked at who else fights.
Me either.
But I think Greg Hardy fights in that fight too. But yeah, it's gonna be a good Saturday. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be cracking.
All right, my man. Anything else you wanna chit chat about?
No, I almost forgot about it, but I just want to give quick shout outs to some people.
Yeah, of course.
Well, Carlos Moreno, he just had a baby, I think last week. Him, Nate, he's having a second baby next month.
I saw that on Instagram. I didn't know. Congrats, Nate.
My boy Chris, we had him on the podcast one time. We called him. he's having a kid in I think in August.
Oh damn! Right on the
Um,
dad, yeah.
and freaking Sammy and Joanna are having a kid. I think in
Yeah, yeah. I
what is
saw
it,
that. Oh,
May, June? I don't know when, but somewhere around that time. So
congratulations to Joanna, and yeah, I mean they've always been supportive too.
yeah, so you know, it's crazy, bro. Like all of our friends are getting married, kids, and everything. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, well, we got a shout out then next month. Our boy Nene, he gets married, or he's already married, but this is
The
the
big
big
one.
party one.
Damn. Good.
So
Shout out, Nene.
shout out Nene, and gotta we always got to shout out our boy Alberto. He's been asking for one of these.
Yeah.
He always sends me memes, sports things to talk about. So shout out Alberto, man. I hope you're doing good, man.
Yeah, same here, bro. I seen he went back to grad school, so that's huge. That's huge, bro.
Oh,
Because out of all of us,
there,
you're the one
that's cool.
that went back first. So good shit.
No, but yeah, but always shout out. Fuck Tony, always. That never changes. I'm so happy Seattle didn't make shit and they suck, and Russell Wilson's gonna leave.
Yep.
And but yeah, shout out to the boys, Vic, Peppies,
Everybody. All right.
everybody.
Well, let's go because we are running out of time. Well, this was a
Let's
good
go.
one. It felt good being back, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So I hope.
Oh yeah, guys. Send us messages or hit us up, whatever you guys want us to talk about, or if you guys want us to talk to somebody. Oh, I forgot to say, Chidi, Chidi, Javi's brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
He plays for LA Galaxy.
Yeah.
He wants to be on the show,
Oh
so
shit.
I'll try to set that up.
Yeah. That'd be sick. I have hella questions for that, dude. Like that's fucking
Yeah, I
sick.
mean, he's living the dream.
Yeah.
What we wanted to do,
Yeah.
and I have a bunch of questions too. But
Yeah.
I'll talk with him. I know right now he's in season. It would have been better when he was in off season,
Yeah.
but he watches the show. He's been asking for it, and we could definitely set that up. So then that's one that I'm gonna work on.
Yeah, for sure. Right on. Excited
All
for
right,
that
Jaime.
one. All right, bro.
Sign-
I'll sign you guys. All right, guys. Thank you. Deuces.
Bang bang, then the gang.